Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the North Carolina Dynasty. We are 6-0. We are 4-0 in conference, and we're gonna go through 3 more conference games today. It's been a great season, and on the other side, Clemson already has lost a game, so that's great. Jose Ramsey is gonna be our visit for this week. He's a physical archetype receiver, 6'2", 218. He's got 90 speed, he's got 88 acceleration, and all the catching ratings from 79 to 88, also 83 release, 95 jumping. Even the route runnings don't look, the one that we know doesn't look half bad. So yeah, but he's going to be the only guy for today. We're going to have App State up first. This is going to be a home game. They do have a few solid players, mostly along the offensive line. And yeah, that offensive line actually looks pretty good, but we're going to start off with the quarterback. It's Matthew Wilson. Wilson wears number 10, 6 foot, 205 out of Rock Hill, South Carolina. Wilson has very solid accuracies across the board, 88 throw power, and a decent bit of elusiveness as well. Can break some sacks, not the slowest either, not fast either, but pretty decent quarterback they got there. Al Iverson is the running back. Where's number 22? Dude is a receiving back, supposed to be at least. His elusiveness is decent, but his hands need a little work. His route runnings need a little work. Decent athlete, I think. Josh Nielsen is the top receiver. Where's number 4? Nielsen is 6'2", 194 out of Oakboro, North Carolina. Nielsen has very solid route runnings, decent hands, a little bit of elusiveness, and he does have decent speed for a lower ranked program. I'd say 89 speed is fine. Darren Hepburn is the number 2 receiver. He wears number 8, and Hepburn has not the best route runner. He also does have pretty bad hands, if I'm being honest. He's more of a slot receiver with his route running. Not great hands, and his athleticism is very, very bad. 79 speed at receiver. I mean, we've got a quarterback that's got 79 speed, man. Like, what are you doing, man? Now, as I already said, this offensive line is no joke. They've got some really good players there, which is why I think they might actually be able to keep up with our offense. If they can, get the play calling right, get some well blocked runs, some good pass protection out there, get it to their number 1 guy, they should be fine. Defense, they got Landon Kuma, who is a very decent pass rusher, solid run stopping, great athlete, but that's about it. They only got the one good guy. All the other edge rushers and defensive tackles look pretty weak. For linebackers, they've got Jackson Bussey. Bussey is a run stopper first and foremost, and he does have very good pursuit, but the tackling's not great, the block shedding's not great. He's not a great blitzer either. At least he can cover, but he's also pretty slow. So that 79 speed. If I call a linebacker at 79 speed slow, imagine what I call that receiver at 79 speed. Christian Torrens is a cornerback, the top cornerback, and I mean, he does have some pretty good zone cover ability. You gotta give it to him, but the man coverage and press ability is pretty abysmal, and he's got what's like no athleticism worth mentioning. Against our receiving unit, they're gonna get trashed. That's their best guy. Like, the safety duo is pretty bad. Like, this offense from App State, they don't have much there, but they do have a great offensive line and a pretty good quarterback. And if they can get it right, they could hang with us, maybe. We are obviously the heavy favorites here in this game. In Death Valley, here we come. Visiting week again for a receiver. We've got actually, I'm thinking that there is probably going to be 5. That there's going to be 5 receivers in this offseason that we're going to lose. I'm assuming So we need some new receivers to take over those spaces. As we're gonna get it started here with Shabazz pass over the middle. That's a 9-yard gain for Deontay Slay, and just like that, we're already at midfield from the 50. Shabazz gets it away. Lots of place, and defense is getting slayed out here. It's Deontay Slay on another catch, and he gets him down to the 28-yard line. That's a 22-yard reception for the tight end. 1st and 10, Costanzo's the back, and they are not going to give it to him. It's a play action shot, and wide open is Buck Stoner, and he's got another first down. That's 11. Move the chains into the red zone, and now 2nd and 3, and Costanzo's still the back, but they are still not handing it to him. Instead, they're going to throw into the blitz, and that one's caught by Jordan Ship. 2nd and goal from the 2. Costanzo is going to be pass protecting here, and wide open in the end zone. That's a touchdown. And it's Buck Stoner again, the top receiver on the team. He has been for 4 years now, and I mean 3.5 so far. But this is his 4th year as a starter. He's a senior now. This is crunch time. You're going to get to the NFL, and got to give it your best shot here. 1st and 10 for App State, and Wilson is going to be intercepted. And this is Larry Butts. He's going to take it back to the other end zone. It's a 12-yard pick six. And first one on the season, actually, for the new middle linebacker. He broke out. He's now the highest rated player by overall on the team. Just from the last offseason, 95 overall now, and just absolutely crushing that pass. That pass never had a chance. So 14-0 in absolutely no time. And Wilson is going to motion out his receiving back there. And he actually does break a tackle and gets 9 yards on the play. Great play there. Being not taken down for the loss there. That was a missed tackle. 1st and 10. Wilson, one-on-one. And this one's caught. Are you kidding me? Cassidy Breida gets lost there. Oh, my. Defense looking pretty bad. App State is going to throw it to the running back on the bubble again, and that's another 8-yard gain, and they're going to move the chains on that one again. Actually, 3rd and 2. They haven't moved it yet, and nowhere to go. That's the backup running back. 3-yard loss. Manu Lorenz and Larry Butts in the backfield. This is a 50-yard field goal try, and they actually do nail it right down the middle. The Mountaineers are going to put some points on the board, but it's still a 2-score game, and we get the ball back now. Nick Shabazz, 3rd and 5, and we're gonna see a overthrow to the sideline. He airmails it for Jordan Ship, and that's a 3-and-out. North Carolina gives the ball back to App State. Over the middle, catch is made, and the Kangaroo really needs to get better coverage there. Emmanuel Ruse on the whiffed coverage, I guess. And then over the middle, that's exactly how you're supposed to do it. That was Moses Riggins, and they are gonna force the punt. 14-3. Play action shot for Shabazz. Lots of space. Buck Stoner gets a block, and he is into the wide open field down the sideline. This is a 69-yard touchdown. UNC are gonna go up by 3 score here. The Tar Heels absolutely dominating, and this is just the beginning of the 2nd quarter. Already 21 points on the board for the Tar Heels. And now let's see if we can stop Matthew Wilson this time around again. And look who's behind the defense. It is caught. Are you kidding me? That was a catch by the number 1 receiver there. Number 4, what a catch over Moses Riggins. And oh my God, just threw it right to Larry Butts again. That's another interception. 2 on the day and on the season for Larry Butts. And oh my, that's gonna not end well. We're still just at the beginning of the 2nd quarter there, and that was a horrible throw. I mean, could you even like throw it any better to that linebacker there over the middle? I mean, look at this. Larry Butts just standing there waiting for the ball to be thrown to him. He didn't even have to move much there over the middle. 3rd and 5 for Shabazz. The pressure is coming in, and he's gonna get it away, and the catch is made by Marquise Brooks at the sideline. On the numbers, I guess, on the curl route, and that was pretty beautiful. 6-man rush. Shabazz, he's got the 1-on-1 down the sideline, and that one's a touchdown. It's Marquise Brooks in the end zone again, and UNC's up by 4 scores now. And we gotta watch that one back as App State deciding, oh, we're gonna have a press alignment and 6-man rush, gonna go 0 blitz. And I mean, that's just a horrible mistake. I mean, look at the press release here for Marquise Brook. Didn't even really get slowed up at all, and just pulling away from the DB. You can see it with every step. He gets a little bit more separation, and he just lays out at the goal line for a beautiful catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Marquise Brooks, and it's 28-3. And this is not one of those 28-3s where you could actually have some hope that they're going to come back. No, instead, we're going to sack them back at their own 7-yard line. It's Anthony Dingle in the backfield. And we're absolutely dominating this Mountaineers team as they are going to have a 2nd and 18 now. We're going to motion out the running back, throw it, 4-man pressure, and standing on his own goal line, he does deliver a throw, 10 yards. And they're going to have a makeable 3rd and 8. Wilson gonna throw again, 4-man pressure, and at the sideline, this is a catch made outside the numbers. Beautiful throw. That's Deron Hepburn, the number 2 receiver, getting the first down. 1st and 10 now from the 34, and Wilson's just gonna dump it again to Hepburn. And oh my, I mean, if we're gonna play a defense like that, that's gonna warrant some points for App State, I think. 16 yards for Hepburn on that one. Pressure coming in. Intercepted. What a play. Moses Riggins is going to take it all the way. That's a 3rd interception today here in the first half. Moses Riggins with a 41-yard pick 6 on the screen. Kind of reminds me of the Darius Williams pick back in the day for the Rams, man. I mean, they just threw the screen out there and he just jumps it. Like, he runs, fully accelerates, he knows exactly where the play is going and takes it away. Nobody's there to stop him. It's not even close on the foot race. And that's a touchdown, 35-3. Oh my, 5 minutes left still in the 2nd quarter, man. If we're gonna put a 70 burger up on them, that's not good. At least they got this catch. That's a first down. Doug Meadows, the number 3 receiver out of South Dakota. 3rd and 5. Wilson, 5-man pressure, gets it away, and this is a touchdown the other way. Oh my, they finally get one past Moses Riggins, who has been playing great so far this game. But he did lose positioning. He tried to dive to knock the ball away. It didn't work. And then wide open run to the end zone for App State. So Shabazz back on the field here, and we've got Marquise Brooks. It's 35-10, but this looks like an offensive performance. It is, but still 2 scores of those are actually pick 6s. So we got another first down. Buck Stoner 8 yards on the screen, and now it's 2nd and 9 where we're at the 2-minute warning right now. Shabazz is gonna get it away. Jordan Shipp, foot race down the sideline. They're not gonna catch him. It's another touchdown. It's 42-10. Oh my God, App State is absolutely getting demolished here at Chapel Hill, North Carolina. It's 42-10, and even Jordan Shipp's getting deep touchdowns now. He hasn't been doing that much in his entire career, but you better believe it, we're gonna go to the end of the game here, because that was absolute demolition, man. They did not stand a chance, and we played backups like almost for all of the second half, and Nick Shabazz absolutely delivering. 335 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks, 74% completion percentage, 12 yards per attempt. Absolutely beautiful day. On the other side, Rayshon Foucha, he didn't get to throw it much at all, but he didn't complete any of those. So, I mean, that's not great. We collect 4 interceptions from 2 quarterbacks as Matthew Wilson. I mean, he threw it to Larry Butts twice. That was not great. And, yeah, I mean, the Moses Riggins one, that one was a little bit of a, yeah, just a freak play. Like, he just knew where the screen was going. I mean, you're throwing a screen, you're usually not worried about interceptions, man. For the run game, we've got Brian Malik actually delivering at the end there, but the pass was going so well in the beginning. We had 2 100 yards receivers in this game. Stoner and Brooks. Shipp also got 1 deep touchdown there, and then Deontay Slay actually had a solid day as well. Very good day through the air, so no real need to run the football much. So we're gonna not take that away from Kyle Costanzo because he can't do it. It's because I'm scared that we get him injured before the important games. So Costanzo, he's gonna get his carries probably in games that will like matter a little bit more. And then, yeah, no interceptions for the App State defense, but 4 of them for us. So we've got, actually, we didn't even collect that many sacks. I mean, it is still 5 sacks. That's a good number, but actually, Dylan, Jerry, Troutwine is a backup, and Hepburn, he also did it in the second half. Like, we had only 2 sacks in the first half. And then we've got Larry Butts with 2 picks, and then Manu Lawrence, the dime corner, actually did get one in at the end there as well. Didn't really matter at that point anymore. But yeah, Larry Butts, player of the game. I mean, 2 interceptions, one of them returned for a pick 6. You're gonna take that all day long, man. That's beautiful, and this is his last season with us. Like, a 95 overall, there is no way he's coming back for next season, man. He's gonna go to the NFL as a redshirt sophomore, I'm sure of it. We also got the commit. Jose Ramsey was like, okay, oh my god, I want to play on this team as well, especially with that receiving upside. We also get the 5-star corner. It was a very tight battle for Thomas Ficken. Lapeer, Michigan is his hometown. But we do get him committed, so that's beautiful. Jose Ramsey, 6'2", 218, out of Georgia, actually. But we lure him over to North Carolina. And Ramsey is a very solid physical archetype receiver, 90 speed, 88 excel, decent route runnings, and 79 catching, 82 catch traffic, 88 spec catch. I mean, this is exactly what you want to see in a physical archetype corner receiver. I mean, and then we got the corner here, Thomas Ficken. It was a very close battle with Michigan, Wisconsin, I mean, and Penn State at the end there. But Ficken is a 5-star corner, 6'3", 195, a typical boundary corner, 97 speed, 93 excel. 84 zone coverage already, man. This dude could play day 1, which he definitely won't, because we have so many good corners that are in their sophomore and junior years. So gonna ride the bench in the first year probably, but we're gonna move on. The first opponent from, or second opponent this game, or this episode, I can't talk anymore. First opponent from Virginia this season, I think. So we got Jaden Bradford, the quarterback. I think we played him last year as well. Pretty solid player, decent accuracies, a little bit of speed, not the greatest arm, but a decent quarterback. Then they've got Andres Sweet, 5'10", 185, out of, I don't know how to pronounce it, Tumal, Texas or something. Sweet is a very good elusive back. He's got some good hands as well, like he can catch the football. He's a very good route runner, and he's got some speed as well. Like, this is a pretty good running back. Now, he doesn't need a good O-line as well, but we'll see about that. Jeremy Browning is the top receiver. Browning wears number 87. 6'1", 200 pounds, out of North Charleston, South Carolina. Browning has decent route runnings, decent hands, decent elusiveness. Not much power there, but a decent athlete as well. Just a decent number 1 receiver, I'd say. And then they are going to miss their number 2 out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's Tyrell Ignu. Knee cartilage tear, out for 4 more weeks. So, I mean, his season is almost over. He might come back for the last couple of weeks there. Cole Merriman is going to replace him as a number 2 receiver, and this kid is 6'5", 196. A very slim receiver out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Cole Merriman has pretty bad route runnings, to be honest. Not great hands either. 88 speed. I mean, just nothing spectacular there. But let's get to this offensive line. I mean, they do have a couple of good players, a couple standout players here. I'm assuming that the backup left guard is actually going to play as a right guard, or maybe it's going to be Doug Cunningham. I don't know. Maybe one of them plays center. I don't know. But this is actually a pretty solid offensive line. If they run the inside zone, I think they should be fine. With that running back, Andres Sweet, that's a pretty good situation there. Now, they do not have many edge rushers that are good at all. They have one solid defensive tackle here in Christian Gregory. He has a lot of power, but he is not a pass rusher at all. He's a pure run stopper, but he is a pretty good athlete. And then at the middle linebacker position, they got Jeremy Ham, 6'3", 216, out of Spring Hill, Tennessee. Wondering if Jeremy Ham is actually cousins with Jamie Ham from my Maui Dynasty. Ham has very good coverage ability. He's a solid run stopper, but no pass rush, and decent athlete, I'd say. Now they're gonna miss their top corner, and that dude is already not a great corner either. So they're gonna play with even worse corners here. One pec, fractured elbow, 5 weeks is his timeline. Lamar Timms is the top corner, 6'1", 170, former 1-star out of Englewood, Colorado. Timms has, that's actually pretty good press ability, but the man coverage is only decent. He can catch the football, but 73 zone coverage is not gonna make me scared. And like this kid, 89 speed against our receivers, I mean that's just a recipe for disaster, man. Philip Luerke is the top safety on this team, and this kid actually looks pretty decent. 5'11", 222. He does have a little bit of run stopping upside. He's got the hit power you want to see. He can cover a little bit, but only 81 speed. I mean, you can clearly see that this defense is not even close to ready, and we should expect another blowout. We have played him twice so far. We have won both matchups, and I am not willing to change that today. This game is actually going to be played at Liberty, so this is an away game, and we're going to play at their house. So let's see how UNC is going to fare here in Virginia. The Flames are coming out hot here, but overall, I would say we have the better quarterback, we have the better running back, we have by far a better receiving unit, better tight ends, still a better offensive line, even though theirs is not half bad. We have by far better D-lines, better linebacker unit, a much better safety and cornerback unit. Like, they should not stand a chance here, and we'll start it off on the right foot. Harvey Kalmalat with a first sack on Liberty here. That's already a good start, and they do not recover from that, so we get the ball with great field position for our opening drive, and we're just going to dump it off over the middle. Deontay Slay with a first down catch. This is exactly what we want to see. Good start for the offense. Hand it off to Costanzo. He's got some room down at the 26. That's a 10-yard run for Costanzo. First and 10 from the 24 now, and Shabazz is pressured. 5-man rush, and wide open is Marquise Brooks on his way to the end zone. It's a touchdown. Brooks has another one, and yeah, I mean, he knows where the end zone is, and he's getting the most touchdowns on the team. He is leading the team in receiving touchdowns. 3rd and 2 for Liberty, and nowhere to go. That's going to be stuffed. Jason Hepburn, the first one there, and that's going to end their drive. Good field position again for us. 3rd and 4 for Shabazz, and one-on-one down the field. I mean, that's actually wide open. There's not even really a one-on-one. That's another touchdown. Marquise Brooks for a huge second touchdown today from around midfield. That was a 50-plus yard touchdown for the receiver from Missouri. And yeah, Brooks, absolutely beautiful stuff there. As he is, yeah, he got the perfect throw delivered in stride. And no chance for Liberty to keep up with that. And now we're going to see what this Liberty offense can do now that they're down 14. They get an 8-yard pass out there, so I mean, that's not half bad. 3rd and 2. They go trips to the right on the short side of the field, and they're actually going to run it behind all those receivers. It was a pretty good decision, actually. Andre Sweet with a nice first down. 1st and 10 from the 46. That's plus territory now. And they're actually going to throw it to the outside. And the catch is made. And they hold on to it. First down, Liberty. That's going to be a 3rd and 8 now from the edge of field goal range. 4-man pressure. And he does not go down. He actually is going to get the first down on his legs. He takes off for an 11-yard gain. What a run for Liberty. And they are going to have a sack now. That's not going to end well. Connor Stockey in the backfield, as he has had a pretty quiet season, but he's taken down Jaden Bradford that time at least. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 19. And let's see. They do not recover from that. This is a 43-yard field goal try, and Liberty is going to nail this one right down the middle. It's good. 14-3. And they're going to give the ball back to us with a 2-score lead. Shabazz with double twin set, and he's kind of handed off on the delayed give. Costanzo, so much room. Oh, man, I thought he was going to go for a second there. Just would have had to beat that last tackle, and then he would have been gone, man. Gone for good. 1st and 10, second quarter getting underway right here, and Deontay Slay gets 8 yards on the play. That's a pretty generous spot, in my opinion. as Shabazz is going to have an RPO dialed up here, and he's actually going to hand it off. Brian Malik with a nice rushing lane. That's 11 yards and a first down again. And just like that, they're almost in field goal range. 2nd and 10 from the 28, and Shabazz, he's got some time, and he needs to make a decision. He throws it, and it's actually caught. Deontay Slay, what a catch. I mean, that was a horrible decision to throw that one. 3rd and 10 from the 15, and Shabazz is going to throw it to the sideline. It's caught by Brooks, first down. My God, what a throw and catch by Marquise Brooks, already closing in on 100 yards. Now we're going to go Wildcat as Costanzo is the back here. He's going to hand it off, or like flip it forward. That's a touchdown to Brian Malik. They score, and this is a 21-3 ball game as Brian Malik gets another receiving touchdown. He has been getting quite a few of those. This Wildcat play has been working out pretty well. Shabazz working as a blocker there. That's pretty good. Now they're going to go on offense here, 3rd and inches, and Bradford is going to flip it forward. They try to do the same thing, and it's not working out at all. Connor Stockey with the TFL, ending the drive right there. 2nd and 12 for Shabazz, 4-man pressure. He's got some time. He's going to scramble and get 8 yards on his legs. That's pretty good. Nobody was open, and he's just going to get what he can. 3rd and 4, and they're going to go with Costanzo on the slip screen, but he didn't even get the pass off as Shabazz takes another hit and goes down. That's a punt, and Liberty is going to go on offense. Andres Sweet with an 8-yard run. That's a good start to the drive at least. Bradford now with a bunch right and Twins left. 3rd and 4. Can he get this one away? It's broken up by Moses Riggins. He got his hands in there. And that's a punt. So the ball goes back to Nick Shabazz. He's going to throw another one down the field. And look who's behind the defense again. It's a touchdown again. Marquise Brooks, his 3rd one today. Oh my God. They cannot contain him at all. This is his 5th catch for his 3rd touchdown today. And we're just at the 2-minute warning here. I mean, at 1 minute and 19 seconds still on the clock there. But look at this pass from his own 28-yard line. He's going to throw this one down to the goal line. This is a 72-yard pass. And from opposite hash, I think. So what an unbelievable throw here. Probably almost 80 air yards there for Nick Shabazz. That's the first-round pick NFL caliber arm there on display. And now we're going to go back to this Liberty offense as they have a wide open Andres Sweet in the flats. He's going to get the first down. 1st and 10 from the 45. And Bradford going down again. That's his 3rd one of the day as Connor Stockey again. Finally showing up here this season as Bradford 1-1. Oh my God, what are you doing, Jaden? Patterson getting completely lost. He's a senior safety. You should have picked that one off, man. 1st and 10, Bradford sideline. Actually, not quite the sideline. Probably more the numbers, but that is another catch and first down. 16 seconds on the clock. Bradford needs to put it in the end zone here as he's going to go down, and they have to hurry it up to the line and spike it with 6 seconds on the clock. They're just going to take the field goal here, and that one's good. Liberty puts 3 more on the board. It is a 28-6 ball game at the half. We are gonna see a kickoff attempt here. Actually, Alex Taylor deep in his own territory to receive it, and he's got some room, and he's gonna run it down across the number, getting to the sideline, and they are gonna shove him out of bounds as time has already ran out a long time ago. Oh my God. That would have been an unbelievable return, but Alex Taylor, he just doesn't have the speed. Marquise Brooks, man, what a day so far. 5 targets, 5 catches, a $161, 3 touchdowns just in the first half, man. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. As Shabazz is gonna throw another one down the field. Brooks 1-on-1, and the catch is made in double coverage. It's Marquise Brooks again. Oh my God. There is a first-round receiver if I've ever seen one. And they are going to call pass interference on the defense, man. Lamar Timms, we're obviously going to decline that one because Brooks with an unbelievable catch here. 1st and 10 from the 27. Shabazz, he's got some time. 4-man pressure. pocket collapses, and he's getting it away on the comeback there. Buck Stoner with a beautiful route on the outside. And that is going to put Shabazz over 2,000 passing yards this season. I mean, not that one specifically, but this game puts him over 2,000 yards this season. Second and goal, Shabazz gets it away. That's a touchdown, and it's Jordan Shipp, who has not been getting much of those lately. He's more of a slot receiver, just to move the chains. But when it comes to the end zone, we're just gonna put it in Buck Stoner's hands. He's got the good abilities for that. And yeah, I mean, not much to talk about that one. That game was over at halftime. So we're just going to skip it ahead to the end. Lots of playing time again for Rayshawn Foucha, the backup quarterback, as Brooks. 6 catches, 212, 3 touchdowns. This is what you want to see from a first-round pick, future first-round pick, hopefully. Jaden Bradford had a pretty solid day considering, but he still threw 2 interceptions. Nick Shabazz, basically perfect on the day. 19 to 22 for 86% completion percentage, 293 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Dude didn't make a single mistake all day long, and we didn't even run the football that much. We still got more than 100 yards with our 2 lead running backs combined there. And yeah, in the end, Andre Sweet, I mean, they tried to run it in the second half as well, but it just didn't work anymore at that point. They actually did have a solid ground game in the first half, but that was a pretty exciting day for Marquise Brooks, I gotta tell you. 212 and 3 touchdowns. What a beautiful performance. We got Slay on 4 catches. Buck Stoner, he did get a few important catches, just not long catches. So the yardage is down for him on this one. 2.5 sacks for Connor Stockey. 2.5 sacks for Anthony Dingle. This is exactly the type of gameplay we want to see here. Connor Stockey is probably going to declare after his redshirt sophomore season here as well. I'm expecting it at least. He's a 91 overall there. So I'm expecting him to declare. And yeah, I did cut out a pretty ridiculous play. I just realized there was a ridiculous interception where Jaden Bradford wanted to throw it, and then Moma he had just beaten the guard at that exact second. He takes his hands up, and the ball travels 1 air yard. Moma takes it back. He got tackled. He didn't take it to the end zone, but pretty ridiculous interception. And then Tony Tanner in garbage time, another one. Tanner has been pretty electric in garbage time, I gotta tell you. And then we're gonna play this last game of this episode here. It's gonna be the Duke Blue Devils. They have a pretty decent roster as well themselves. Not a great season for them so far. 2-4 in the conference, 3-5 overall. And they are going to be missing, and this is why they are having a bad season. Deontay Countess, the 5-star recruit they got a couple years ago, torn tricep. His season is done, and that's why they're out. So I would love to face this dude. He's a true sophomore. He was awesome as a freshman, and I'm expecting this dude to be a true junior, declare early. It's really sad that we have to see his backup. Nick Pryor is his backup. Pryor has pretty solid accuracy down the field and under pressure, but overall it's just an average quarterback, I'd say. 78 speed, 85 excel. I mean, that's not too fast either. Just he's a backup quarterback. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? It's Deontay Countess, man. I want to see him badly. I hope he's not injured next year, because that's going to be an awesome game. His last one as a college quarterback against us. And then we've got Steve Godin. I'm still not sure how to pronounce that name, but just a decent running back. He does have some solid elusiveness and speed. It's a decent running back, I'd say. And then they've got Derek Parker Bragg as the top receiver out of Clayton, North Carolina. 5'10", 188. A very slim frame, but elite route runner. The hands need a lot of work, but he's capped out, so he's not going to get any better on that front. 90 speed is decent. I mean, as long as he's open, I think he's going to catch his football. So. Randy Younger is the number 2 receiver on this team. Younger is 5'8", 178, so even smaller. Great route runner, absolutely awful hands, like 66 catching. That's horrible. Just an awful skill set here. He's got the speed, can run a little bit of routes, but It's our cornerback unit. I do not expect him to do well there. So I'd say the skill group, they need some work on that one, the receivers. The offensive line actually does look really good. Like, this is a pretty decent line, but they are going to miss one of their top players on the team. The center is injured, Carisosa, so he's going to be out. And yeah, I'm assuming we're probably going to see a guard play there. But this is a pretty decent line. Like, if they can establish the run, I think they should be able to keep up with us a little bit. Kobe Smith, 6'3", 195, not 195, 245, I think. Smith has pretty good finesse moves and power moves, 85 and 85. He's got the platinum quick jump ability. He's got 97 excel and 92 speed, man. I am so scared of that kid. Like, this edge rusher is so good. Unbelievable, man. I am so scared of that kid. Off the edge, he's going to be screaming open all the time. I think with the platinum quick jump ability is absolutely overpowered here in this game. Preston Watson, great run stopper in the middle of this defense. He also can rush the passer a little bit. 79 power, 79 finesse moves. That's pretty good. Also a pretty good athlete. So the defensive line is actually not horrible for Duke. This is looking pretty solid, but they are going to miss their top linebacker here in Lorenzo Lashley. Torn bicep, out for 5 more weeks. I mean, that's the season for him probably. Ian Ogle, the second best linebacker they got, also out, dislocated ankle, 7 more weeks. He's also done. Not going to be playing much, so this linebacking unit is absolutely decimated. Ezekiel Ekwale is the top linebacker on this team now. A sophomore, 4-star recruit, 6 foot, 239 out of Shelby, North Carolina. Ekwale is an elite level run stopper. He's got lots of power, lots of hit power as well, and no pass rush ability, but the pass coverage is decent, and he's a pretty good athlete. 87 speed at the linebacker position is really good. Now, the top corner on this team is Kyron Condell, 6'2", 167 out of Fontana, California. Condell has the golden house call ability. He's got good man coverage and hands. The zone needs a lot of work, but I mean, at least he has the athleticism to make up for it. Like, this is pretty good speed, 93 speed, 95 excel. Should keep up against our receiving unit. Wade Calcaterra, he is the number 2 corner, 6'1", 201 out of Kernersville, North Carolina. Also a former 4-star. He does not have, he does have the bronze house call ability, but it's just not crazy. His zone ability is okay. His man ability is decent. Not great hands, not fast. That's already like downhill from there. And then we've got a good safety here in Chad Claiborne, 6 foot, 195 out of Norcross, Georgia, Metro Atlanta. Chad Claiborne has decent run support actually. Like, he could play linebacker with that skill set, I'd say. Very solid coverage ability. He just lacks the speed. 85 speed, 85 excel. Is not fast at all. But Claiborne is a pretty good safety here, and we have played them 4 times so far. We've won all 4 matchups. Now you think, oh man, this should be an easy win. No, it is not, because the games against Duke from the get-go were always very tough. Every year it was a real battle. This is also a rivalry game, by the way. This would be perfect to have some visits, to be honest, but we do actually not have any more visits here. And I gotta tell you, man, this Duke team looks pretty solid. Now, of course, we are the heavy favorites. We should definitely win this one. But if you look at the left side of the screen, last year we won by 5 points. Like, this was not a dominant win or anything. So we're gonna start it on defense here, and right off the bat, what a loss. Jaden Patterson absolutely destroying that screen. 3rd and 12, and they are gonna pass it here, and scrambling is Pryor. He goes down. It's Anthony Dingle in the backfield. That's a 12-yard loss, and oh my god. Yeah, I mean, imagine Deontay Countess with his speed on that one, and yeah, we get the ball back. We run the ball down the field a few times, just nothing special, and then we throw it in the end zone. It's a touchdown. Buck Stoner, he's got the first one. Oh, and I'm wrong on that one. That was actually a goal line formation, goal line personnel play action, and that was the tight end Oscar Brink for his first ever touchdown. Now, Duke gets the ball back after that one, but They are going to get the first down immediately. 2nd and 10. Pryor throws it wide open. Another first down. That's going to be moving the chains again. That's 18 yards on the play here for Nick Pryor. 3rd and 5. And Pryor, he's got 4-man pressure. 5-man pressure, actually. And this one's incomplete. 4th down. And they are going for it. They are going to keep the offense on the field. And they are going for it. And they're going to have a stunt. 1-on-1 down the field, and Cassidy Breida can't make the tackle until he's down to the 1. It's Randy Younger, the number 2 receiver, and now they can just run it in here. That's a touchdown. Duke is actually gonna tie up the game at 7. They are gonna keep it a 1-possession game. This is a tie game here, and Godin gets in the end zone. The leading receiver, he is pretty good, and that's what I was saying. If they have a solid line, they can actually execute some run plays. They should be fine. As Shabazz throws it right into the blitz, and Deontay Slay absolutely demolishing this linebacking unit. 23 yards over the middle. 1st and 10, and Shabazz is going to hand it off Costanzo, and he's going to run over somebody and then fumbles it. Oh my, and that's no yards gained. At least we did keep possession here. 3rd and 10, and Shabazz is going to have a tough one here, as he is going to get intercepted. Oh my god. What on earth was that throw? Just way underthrew it over the middle. A linebacker was lurking there. If he had put some air under it behind him, Deontay Slay would have been wide open. But instead, he throws a pick, and Duke is going to take over at the UNC 31-yard line. As we're going to have a start here for Pryor on the second drive. And he's actually going to go down for a sack, and he's lucky that's not ruled a fumble because Dingle almost had him there. It's another sack, 2nd and 18, and that's where my footage started to cut out a little bit sometimes for a few plays. We had some issues, but they do get 10 yards back on that one. And it's 3rd and 8 then, and they actually do get this one. They dump it off to the running back, and it's like a 12-yard gain. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's where the footage cut out. And yeah, spoiler alert, we also do have that a little bit later here. I think my CPU needed to be restarted at that point. I had been like I had been recording for a long time at that point. But yeah, we do get the sack for Zach Moma, and that's a tough 3rd and 9 coming up for Nick Pryor here in the red zone. They're actually gonna run it. What on earth was that call? That's a loss. Moma drops him in the backfield, and they do add the field goal, so that's 3 more points. And then we are gonna start it here with a slip screen to Kyle Costanzo for a beautiful 17-yard gain. 3rd and 6 for Nick Shabazz, and the pressure is coming in. He throws it 1-on-1 on the sideline. I mean, Jordan Shipp is an elite route runner, and you could see it on that play, man. 1st and 10, Kyle Costanzo in the backfield, and they're gonna run it. Oh, that's a good running lane. Run over the safety, and that is a first down. He did get caught at the end there, but beautiful run for Kyle Costanzo. And he is going to get this one as well. Cut it up the middle. Run over somebody, please. No, he does not this time, but it is a first down anyway. 4th and goal from the 1, and we are just going to go for this one as we've got Costanzo. Somebody was in the backfield, and Costanzo just, oh yeah, no, you're not here. I'm just going to run straight ahead. And we're going to decline that offside penalty. Touchdown, and North Carolina leads by 4. 3.5 minutes left, and Pryor is scrambling to his left. I mean, what did you expect here? It's Zach Moma in the backfield. He takes him down first, but Anthony Dingle also shed his block there and was about to take him down there. I mean, just take a look at this one. Beautiful work by Moma, splitting the double team. Perfect route to the quarterback. Dingle was right behind him. I mean, I want to think that Deontay Countess would have avoided some of this because he's a lot better as a scrambler. Shabazz gonna reset a couple times, and he's got the catch over the middle. Shipp in triple coverage there, but the throw is perfect by Shabazz. And there's 2.5 minutes on the clock. Let's see if we can put some more points on board here. 1 minute and 56 seconds on the clock. 1-on-1 end zone, and it is broken up for Marquise Brooks, and they are there. They are putting the pressure on the quarterback. And this one is doinking off the upright, but they do get it through there. And That's a field goal, 17-10. And there is still 100 seconds on the clock for Pryor. Scrambling left again, and I mean, you know how this is gonna end. Like, why do you keep scrambling left, man? Anthony Dingle catches him this time. I mean, like, what on earth are you doing, man? Left tackle, what a juke move. He's free immediately. That's actually kind of a stunt they pulled off there without planning on it. And take down Pryor immediately. I mean, beautiful stuff by Anthony Dingle there. We get the ball back with a minute on the clock as Shabazz has a 3rd and 3 lined up. And he's got a receiver behind the defense and the ball's underthrown. Jordan Shipp would have had a touchdown there, man. 4th down, and we do not get anything out of that. It is a 7-point game at halftime, but this one's a lot closer than the other games we've seen this season. Duke is actually keeping up, man. They have a pretty good team, and that is without their starting quarterback, Deontay Countess, as Kyle Costanzo having a really good day on the ground. But we're going to get started here. Empty backfield, and the catch is made. Shipp is just going to get the first down, jumping over people. 10 yards on the play. 1st and 10 turns into 1st and 20 actually with a holding penalty. And Shabazz, he's got to do some magic, and he does not. That's another interception, and it's number 39. What are you doing, man? That was a horrible pass into double coverage, completely unnecessary. And Duke is gonna get sacked here at least. I mean, at least Harvey Kalmalat's right there, Zach Moma as well, and they get him. Kalmalat here with 10 sacks already this year, and we're just in game 9 right now, and like, this is pretty good production from the freshman. 1st and goal, and they're gonna hand it off, and wide open running lane to the outside. That's a touchdown, and they are gonna tie up the game at 17 here. Duke Blue Devils are coming to play. This is the 3rd quarter, and they're still in it. Game's tied, and this is not what I was hoping to see. 3rd and 6, Shabazz with a 3-man pressure actually, and wide open is nobody, but Jordan Shipp still makes the catch and gets the first down. That was a beautiful, layered it in there with a little bit of air under it. 1st and 10, get it away, and Brian Malik got some pretty good blocking there from the O-line and also the receivers on the outside. 1st and 10, Costanzo checks back in, and that is going to be a run to the outside. He's going to bounce it out there, and Costanzo down into the red zone. 1st down, Tar Heels. 1st and 10 from the 17 now, and Malik, he's got some room, and he's going to get the first down again. That's a 12-yard run to the 5. Moving the chains in the process, and now Costanzo checks back in, and they're just going to get all these running backs involved. It's a touchdown. Kyle Costanzo with another score. And, I mean, I think this is actually his 1st score today, but beautiful stuff. It's actually his 2nd. Costanzo with a touchdown, retaking the lead at 24-17. Now let's see how the Blue Devils respond on a 3rd quarter that is winding down. 1st and 10, and they're going to throw it to their tight end, and that's a 9-yard gain. Good play by the Blue Devils. Nick Pryor with a nice pass there. This time not getting sacked. And now they're going to run it again. Oh my God. Like, can you stop this dude for once? 12 yards again. Steve Godin with another beautiful run. Now they're going to check in the backup running back, but they're going to throw it. And Pryor is actually going to take off and get the first down with his legs. Oh my God. This is pretty disappointing here. This is annoying. North Carolina's defense is apparently not able to stop him here, and that's another wide open catch and run. 15 yards. Nick Pryor is playing pretty well. No interceptions so far. A buck 52 through the air. 1st and 10, and over the middle. Another catch is made. It's another 9-yard pickup. That's Brett Stinson, the number 2 receiver. 2nd and 1, and they're gonna get Steve Godin involved here. No, he's actually gonna go on a route, and Pryor takes off. That's a touchdown. Duke is gonna tie up the game at 24. And yeah, the Blue Devils have come to play. This rivalry game is far from over. We just getting started on the 4th quarter. And now this is, UNC on upset alert. Shabazz is going down. Free rusher off the edge. It's the safety. It's Ahmad Keaton. 3rd and 19 for Shabazz. And he doesn't have anybody open. And he's just going to take off and run, I guess. And he is not getting the first down, and he fumbles it out of bounds. That's a 4th and 5, and that's actually manageable. They're gonna go for it. Somebody jumps off sides. Shabazz gets it away. That's a first down. Buck Stoner. That's a 13-yard connection. Oh my God. Somebody on the Duke sideline is just screaming at the edge rusher there. Steve Pippen jumped off sides and gives him a free first down here. Costanzo, he's got some room. He's gonna turn it upfield and fall ahead for an 8-yard gain. That's a nice outside zone give. 3rd and 8, and Costanzo is going on a route actually, and Shabazz is gonna have a wide open Buck Stoner again. That's a first down, beating his corner off the line there. Beautiful play by the Stone Man, who now has 300 career receptions. That's a pretty good milestone, I would say. And we're here 5 minutes ahead of the end of the game, and the game is tied. Costanzo with a 9-yard run, and he seems to be down on an injury here, but still good enough to get into a fight with the cornerback there. 2nd and goal, and we're actually going to have Malik now as the wildcard quarterback, and that's a touchdown. It's Terrell Speed, and he shows it off, man. That's a touchdown. UNC is 31-24, 4 minutes left to go. 1-score game, and this one was crucial here. Great execution. Brian Malik gets a passing touchdown. Terrell Speed with his first ever touchdown in college as a sophomore. He was the former number 2 overall prospect, along with Shabazz, who was the number 1 overall prospect in that same recruiting class. And Pryor, what a throw down the field. That's a 36-yarder to Brett Stinson. First down, Blue Devils. 2 minutes and 50 seconds here. They're almost in the red zone, and now they are. That's another first down. Actually, 2nd and inches. Bad spot there, I'd say. But 2nd and inches, and Godin is the back. They're going to go on a route here, and that is another first down over the middle. That's a 7-yard completion. 1st and goal. Goal to go from the 8. This is 3rd and goal now. They didn't get anything done, and they're going to set up the slip screen. Godin! No! He's denied. They are going to stuff him at the goal line. 4th and goal from the 2. And Pryor has a pass lined up. He's going to scramble, throws it, overthrows his receiver, and that's incomplete. Turnover on downs. And now, from the 2-yard line, we're actually going to pass it here. All 3 timeouts still left for Duke, and we're going to get the first down. I mean, they are pressing Buck Stoner. What did you expect us to do? We're still going to pass it, man. You pressing our speed receivers there on the outside? I mean, that's just a touchdown waiting to happen, just like this one. That's a touchdown. It's Marquise Brooks in the end zone, and this one's over for a good now. 2-score game, and Duke, I mean, it was a good try, but we are still coming out on top as we are winning the rivalry game here against the Blue Devils. Tar Heels up by 2 scores at the end, and we win the battle for the victory bell. North Carolina with their 70th win in this rivalry. And Costanzo, man, he had a great day on the ground. There was a lot of players I actually didn't cut in there because the recording was kind of screwed up there. But I only realized that the recording was screwed up when I actually finished the game, and by then I couldn't go back, and I also didn't want to go back because, I mean, obviously I don't want to play any game twice. I just want to play them once. Yeah, Costanzo, $146, 2 touchdowns. That's good stuff there. Brian Malik, 35 yards and 8 carries. That's pretty good as well. We got Buck Stoner on a deep one there. Not a touchdown, but that play at the end was pretty good. Got Jordan Shipp, 5 catches, 66 yards. All the 3 touchdowns went to somebody else. Marquise Brooks had one of them. And then on the other side, man, they kept up pretty well with us. They had a pretty good game here. Can't deny that one. And I mean, Jesus Christ, 2 interceptions by the linebacker Kenyon Potts. Didn't even expect this dude, man, but I guess he has a silver house call ability. That's not too bad. And then they also forced 2 fumbles here. We had 4 turnovers in this game, man. Actually 3. I think one of them was recovered by us. But I mean, this was pretty tough to watch. 2 sacks for Moma, Kalmat, and Dingle, and again Stocky just completely disappearing, not turning up at all. We get the 1 interception by Jaden Patterson. He is the senior safety. It's nice to see. It's nice to see. And actually, I don't even remember that one. I think was that one in garbage time as well. It doesn't matter. Zach Moma actually with player of the week here with 2 sacks. That's nice stuff. And with that, we are actually 7-0. And like, this is not over. We still have 3 more games to go, and one of our next 3 opponents is actually going to be Virginia Tech. Then it's going to be Wake Forest as well at the end there, and Old Dominion is the first one. So we're going to have hopefully 1 blowout, 1 close win against Virginia Tech, and then a rivalry game against Wake Forest at the end that hopefully doesn't matter anymore. But Virginia is right on our tails. We can't screw up if we lose 1 game. We haven't played them this year. I don't know what the tiebreaker is then, because there is no, like, I don't know who's going to win then if we're tied with Virginia there for the conference championship game. And then on the other side, South Carolina 1 loss, Clemson 3 losses already. Like, this is not looking good for Clemson if they want to make the championship game, and I welcome that one because I know, like, it would be very nice to play Clemson again and hopefully demolish them this year again for the pain they've given us in the past. But even more important, North Carolina versus South Carolina is a rivalry game, and I want to see that one badly. We have not played South Carolina much in this series. In fact, I think we've only played them once, even though we're in the same conference. We just don't get matchups with them, and I really want to play them, man. I gotta tell you, I really want to play them in the conference championship game. So that's nice to see, and yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more North Carolina Dynasty. See you in the next episode. Until then, have a great day.